Hey everyone, and welcome to my channel. Today's video is all about a fundamental concept in the geometry, the Pythagorean theorem. Now what is the Pythagorean theorem? The Pythagorean theorem tells us about the relationship between the sides of the special kind of triangle or right triangle. In right triangle we have one angle that measures exactly 90 degree and other two angles add up to a 90 degree. So one angle which is called a 90 degree and the sum of the rest of the two angle which is a 90 degree. As we know that the sum of the three angles in the triangle is 180 degree. So if one of the angle is 90 degree, then sum of the rest of the two angle should be 90 degree. Now if we introduce the formula of the Pythagorean theorem, it relates the length of the sides of a right triangle with a specific formula. Let's call the two shorter sides A and B and the longest side C. So let's say there are two short sides, side A and side B, and a longer side is side C. The longer side is usually called as a hypotenuse. So what Pythagorean formula says that square of the each side, like A square, B square and C square. So sum of the square of the two shorter side is equal to the sum of the square of the longest side, which is a hypotenuse. Now if we want to apply this formula to calculate the one of the missing side, length of the missing side, so let's say we can say that value of A, which is a shorter side, is 3 and value of the another shorter side is 4, and based on this given information, if we want to calculate the length of the hypotenuse, then it's 3 square plus 4 square is equal to C square. 3 square is 9, 4 square is 16 and equal to C square. So 25 is equal to C square. Now C is equal to square root of 25, which is equal to plus or minus 5. As length can't be negative, so we cannot use the minus sign, so it should be positive 5. So length of the C should be positive 5 based on the given data that the length of the two shorter side is 3 and 4. Now what is the applications of the Pythagorean theorem? So in real world, architect and engineering use it to calculate the roof length, measures the distance indirectly and ensure that the square which is being formed by wall and floor is there, so that they can also measure the height of the roof as well. Also aircraft landing, it also use the Pythagorean theorem based on the height of the aircraft and the distance between the aircraft and the runway. They can calculate that what should be the ideal angle and what should be the distance the aircraft need to travel to land on the runway. It also useful for solving the triangle problem in math class as well, to calculate the height of the object and the distance of the object. To conclude, the Pythagorean theorem is a powerful tool in geometry. By understanding this relationship between the sides of a right triangle, you can solve many problems and gain a deeper appreciation for the beauty of the mathematics. If you have any questions on Pythagorean theorem, leave a comment below. Thanks for watching.